So hey, we are back again, and this video is also about one of my comment that I got, and basically the story is he wanted a printer under 20,000. So 20 to 30,000. See bro, if you really want to buy a 20,000 printer, the thing is it will be a novelty piece. You won't be able to do much with it, and like you have to troubleshoot it constantly. Some are good like Anycubic, but the most of the 20,000 range paid 3D printer will make you suffer. You can go with Ender V3, just V3, the manual calibration. That's a good 3D printer, or Anycubic, as I say, not the Neo, the other Anycubic. And yeah, these are only the two printer I would recommend in 20,000 range. And 30,000, if you can stretch your budget bro, please stretch. The 30,000 printers, you can really get good printers like Ender 3 Pro, Ender 3 V3 KE, not SC, KE. Yeah, KE is slightly more expensive, but it's way better than anything else under 40k. Or Anycubic Mega S. Now this is like strictly optional, but if 3 Pro is expensive, you can go for Anycubic SC. What will the challenges you will face when you are buying a 3D printer in 20k or 30k? Let me start with 20k. As I said, they are novelty pieces and you can't do much practical about it. Things are like cheaply built and you will have a lot of troubles. You have to troubleshoot them and so on and so forth. Coming to 30k, yeah, they have slightly better build and they are slightly more practical, but still you have to learn really a lot. The cheaper printer you buy, the more you have to learn about its technical thing and more you have to spend time on it. Basically more time you spend troubleshooting, less time you printing. So that's the scenario with 30, 40 or 20k budget printers. Now coming to the ground truth. So I have a Ender V3 SC, which is like in between 20 to 30k printer depending upon where you buy it. So I will show you a few things. Firstly, you see this happens because see it has a BLD touch sensor. Basically what it is, it basically takes auto bed leveling, so you don't have to do manual bed leveling. Yeah, it's very good in theory, but in practical, well, it's not good, and that sensor is fragile, it fails. And the troubleshooting video on YouTube are really misleading. They will make your situation worse. So it failed. I bought it from Woo 3D and they have really good customer support. I got the replacement sensor without any question asked, only with photos and all, in 3 days. But while replacing it, I ripped off a fan connector. Yeah, it was my user error, but it should not be that big problem because the daughter board is only a expander board. Basically it has just bunch of delivery port, it doesn't have any IC, so it should be really cheap to buy na. Yeah, it's cheap to buy, but it's not available in India to buy. So I just had to reverse engineer it and see where the fan connectors are, because the cooling fan is very necessary to print. So now it works. And the other thing is, see the build plate, it's bruised. See here, it's bruised. This happened because auto bed leveling sensor, I relied on it way too much and it failed and it damaged my plate. Now I have to replace it at some point. And even this, see the strings hanging. This also happened. No matter how hard I try to troubleshoot, I ran a clipper on this system and I tried way too much optimizing, but these strings are still there, and it's apparently a issue very common in community of Ender V3. See this, the bottom layer is not properly printed. It's basically a structural weakness or defect. Well, this is happening because calibration on an auto calibrated device is very hard. That's why I'm recommending if you're buying 20,000 below anything, go for manual, because the cheaper the auto calibration or the cheaper the AI technology is, the worse it is. Even see this has also strings. Coming on money, see the Indian 3D market is completely import market. They don't produce anything in house. even though they might say. So everything is imported and everything has import duty. So 20,000 printer will become 40,000 by the time you buy it. 3D filament should like the filament, usable filaments are like 1,000, even though they should be like 500 to 600, but taxes and all. So everything is expensive in 3D community. So my suggestion, don't try to save money when buying 3D printer. Buy a good 3D printer, so you save more money in future. It's simple as that. So with that, with that we will meet you in the next video. If you are still here, consider like, subscribe, share. Anyway, they are free now, and it will support me a ton. So yeah, bye.